All right, folks, welcome to another league with AmuLIT. If you're enjoying the content, of course, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. You can get notified whenever new videos get updated and uploaded, I guess, and also helps out the channel. So we're gonna be playing a league with AmuLIT. Good old faithful. I think this list is very good. This is probably something that I would be playing in an event if I had one this weekend or something. So thinking about this list, and I'm thinking about also writing a cyber guide for it. So stay tuned for that one. But I'll see you for round number 1. Here we are for round number 1. Not a good hand though. Let's send it back. Still not a good hand. Reluctantly going to mulligan to 5. I've won my fair share of games on a multi-5, so this multi-5's not gonna cut it though. To 4 we go. Okay. Keep. 1, 2. She. Let's send this. All right. Can we get there? Can we get there? I guess I should have played Valaka there. If they don't turn 3 Karn me, we're gonna be in pretty okay shape, I guess. Like if I draw a Titan, we just win. But if they Karn liberated me, then we're probably gonna die. Play Worm Coil. Play a Thought Knot Seer if you're playing a Tron. Play what other irrelevant card could my opponent play? Worm Coil, Thought Knot. That's not irrelevant. God damn it. I've recently played against a lot of dry decks in Legacy. Are you in some way responsible? If so, thanks. No, some people have been experimenting with a deck that actually existed a while ago and now has sort of made a comeback, which is the Titan Stompy decks. This is wrong from my opponent, by the way. That's not a good play. What they should do, like the only way that they lose this game is if I have a Titan, and the way to prevent me from having a Titan is to wait for me to play a bounce land, and then in response to the untap trigger, liquid metal coating on the thingy. Like it's not like they're messing with my colors. I have a Dryad in play, right? No Karn, no Karn, no Karn. Play something irrelevant, play something irrelevant. No Karn, no Karn, no Karn. Or don't play anything, don't play anything. That's also acceptable. No, 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 no. Damn it. All right, prime time off the top. Let's be fair, people. Yeah, I deserve a Primeval Titan here. They go get Thing. They already showed me the Ulamog we lose. I totally deserve to draw a Primeval Titan there. Totally deserved it. Yeah, we're playing against mono green Tron here. Good hand. That's acceptable, I guess. It's no good though. Really wish either one of these were an untapped land. So I think I'm gonna go turn 1 Kalni. Sequencing is interesting. So if I go turn 1 Kalni, turn 2 AmuLIT, I'm not interested in exploring. But I have to think, what if my opponent has a claim? They move to 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until I have more information. Petrosid, thank you for the follow. So they're gonna have turn 3 Tron very likely here. No. Sweet. Okay, so now I guess explore. It's free. Man, it really sucks to. Like I'm not gonna play into this member, right? Like I could go for an Azusa here. Sweet. Okay, so there's just no need for me to YOLO. There's just no need for me to play into this member. Like I'm just winning this game as things stand, so we're good here. We're just gonna prime time next turn, and then we're gonna win on the following turn. Oh, I should have forced in response. Whoops. I was totally F6 in my mind. I was F6 in my mind, but obviously it was correct for me to. Oh. I mean, nothing matters here. My opponent's probably gonna scoop to the Primeval Titan because they can't win anymore. Yep. There's just no reason for that, right? At that point, like when my opponent missed their land drop, there's just no reason to do anything. Yeah. My opponent says nice hand because I clicked on the OK and I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like you just conceded when I was. Yeah, I'm like, it was, yeah. Like, because it really looked like I was still had all these seeing my opponent, and like that's just not what it was. It's just like I just clicked. I'm gonna keep this hand 100%. 100% keep this 7. It's cool. I want to apologize for the thing. Like, to be honest, like I also hated when my opponent still had all these me, so their concern is understandable. Nature has been claimed. Interesting. What my opponent thought that I still had all these. I still had all these done. So, like I was resolving the primetime trigger, so I clicked on yes, but my opponent conceded. So, because I did click, Moto just read it as if I clicked. That's exactly where the reveal hand thing shows up. So, because of the lag, Moto thought that I clicked on reveal hand. So it looked like I was you know, telling my opponent like I had all these, ha 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 ha, I gotcha. And in reality, it was just a bad play from. Like, why would I show it? Like, I show them like Rex Sage, Force of Vigor. Like, I show them all of my side workouts. Like, why would I want to do that, right? For literal no gain whatsoever. Like, now my opponent's playing around Sage and stuff, you know. Obviously not particularly great for me. Still had all these, still had all these, still had all these. We did still have all these here though. Holy crap. To say that this hand ended up working out would be an understatement. To say that this hand worked out would be an understatement, if I'm being honest. Just bounce that one. Great user experience with the bottoms movement. Yeah, it is. It is super weird. It is super weird. The worst one is Collected Company, and they haven't fixed it. Like, Collected Company, like, for everything you have the yes on this side and the no on the right. But for Collected Company, for whatever reason, it's templated so it's the opposite, and you have no and you have okay. So it's super random. Anyway, see you for the next round. Welcome to round number 2. This hand seems very bad. Let's ship it. This ham seems very good. Let's keep it. Definitely an argument for shipping either the Dryad or the Azusa there, because it gives us more like options later. All right. Wasn't expecting that one. So we're gonna attempt to Titan here. If the Azusa dies, at least we get to play our Dryad. So that's cool too. Yeah. Push my Azusa. Oh no. Here's the Dryad. Go. Susa is basically +1 mana the turn you play her with AmuLIT and bounce land. Yes, if your opponent doesn't interact with you, of course. Castle. So freaking busted. When was the last time we heard the toot boat sound? It's been a minute, Slayerfall. But at this point, it has become like kind of one of the well-kept secrets of the stream. So it's nice, you know. I'm really thinking whether I want anything at all. I think that's literally all that I want in terms of cyberlink, and that's even a little bit sketch. Like, I'm not sold that I want the Pact of Negation because of situations like this. This is my favorite AmuLIT Argentinian streamer. Wow. Pog. Do we just play it to time walk my opponent? I think we do. Francisco casts time walk. Time walk resolves. One mana short. No. This is like super fine though, right? This is like super fine. Okay, JVP, discard Gristle Daddy. Okay. Two. We can't attack. It's fine. That's so sweet. I love this deck so much. Bog you and just the Bordos Garrison. Pass the turn. Dead to what? My opponent dead? They're not like dead. They could have path or something. You're just hoping to luck suck. Offset that. Yeah, it's not gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it. Do Fran Muniz in house with 3 Musketeer from Titan's Stronghold City. Aww. Oh, so nice of you. Not sure why House is there though. Yeah, what the hell is House doing there? You're fine. You get to flip your Jace. Path to Exile resolves. Now what? Force of negation. Okay. I said some respect. This guy. Remand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've made a land drop. We've made a land drop. We got Stacy. Yep. Vestige, bounce land. Red. Bounce Vestige. Stacy. But isn't Gracer better than Stacy? Isn't Gracer like so much better than Stacy? Like, why do you even play Stacy? What's the point of playing Stacy? What's the point of playing Stacy if Gracer is so much better? Like, why would anybody want to play Stacy when you could play Gracer? Old Border Primetime going the distance. Old Border Primetime going the distance. Rain, MTG, think you will follow. Why not Cavern? Why would you get Cavern? Like, what are you playing around? Like, what are you trying to beat by getting Cavern at this stage of the game? Gusto. Sweet. See you for the next one. Hello, welcome to run number 3. This hand looks pretty solid to me. We're only missing a Titan, obviously, but if we do get there, it's gonna be pretty good. That's a Titan. So we're really hoping for my opponent to not have a turn 3 Karn. Oh, sweet. Sweet. My opponent on the classic strategy of not having Tron on turn 3. Classic strategy. That's gonna be infinity land drops next turn, right? That's what this is. Actual infinity land drops. Go. uh, 9 mana, you say? You really think my opponent has 9 mana? You really think that my opponent has 9 mana right now? So I've used 2 land drops, which means I still have 3. So we can get Transmute, we can double Titan, we can lethal them right now. 3 land drops. Yeah, we can just lethal them here. One. Two. I guess we can't haste both. Did I just fuck myself up here? No, I didn't, because I have Sun Home. So we're fine. Yeah, so I was gonna bounce, I was gonna replay, get second Titan, we have enough land, so I was gonna get Boros plus Valakut attack with everything, get double Valakut, that's 12 plus 8 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. More than 20. For every time I die to Tron before I get to Cryptic Mana, thank you. You're welcome, Builderburn. You are welcome. Point is not looking too alive right now. They were not very alive now. Yeah. Not gonna ship this. It worked last time, so why wouldn't it work this time around? Am I right? That's exactly how Too good, man. It's too good. Too good. Okay, so here we actually need to think a little bit. So, play Growth Chamber. I guess we can make the same play that we just made. So, and we can even go squatter them. Asusa is so good. Asusa is so freaking good. God damn it, she's good. So green floating. Play this. Bounce, go scooter. Try it. Draw step stop. If they have Nature's Claim, that sucks, but if they don't, we just win, so that's also cool. Oh, life is great being an AmuLIT player. Life is just great being an AmuLIT player, man. Life is just great being an AmuLIT player. That's cool. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. See you for the next round. Welcome to round number 4. We're playing against SCR, War the Wing, Familiar Treasure. Oh man, I was totally into it. I was totally into it if we were on the draw, but on the play I'm gonna have to ship this hand. So unlucky. So unlucky. Keeping this though. Looking for an AmuLIT, untap green source. All of those would be great. Any of those would be great, I guess. You'd keep this on the draw, of course. We already kept like a super Mimi hand earlier. No, we made a Mimi play in the previous league where I just literally left myself. Oh, come on. Is this mill? Please don't be mill. I like it. I respect my opponent. I respect what my opponent's trying to do over there. I don't think it's any good, but I love that my opponent's doing it. Fairies is unplayable. What's the answer? Play rogues instead. Hell yeah. Drown in the lock. That's awesome for us. Super into getting my 1-drop Drown in the locked. That Wajugi Bog that we bought him though. Kind of wishing that we had access to that right about now. Brave opponent trying a rogue deck. That's funny. That's funny because these are rogues. And rogues hire rogue. Yeah, I get it. I get it. That's really smart. That's a yikes. Yeah, I don't think I can play this Stacy. Because if I play this Stacy, then I don't have an untapped source for next turn. Also, if my opponent weren't tapped out, I would have played Conley before the Dryad, but since they were tapped out, it just didn't make any difference. I'll block. Yep, I'll block you. Yeah, here we go. They don't have enough to drown this, so Archmage's Charm. Okay. Like, it was obvious that they had something because they could have played Lurrus and gotten a bubble. We just have to run them out of counter spells, like it's kind of what it is. Yep. This turn is a little bit trickier because we already have six cards in the yard, so now actually their drowns are live. Sunken Ruins. See what we pick up here. They are drawing some cards. Vestige. I don't think I'm attacking though. Because this forces my opponent to have double removal spell. We're gonna have to be super careful with this Last Summoner's Pact, however. Yeah, because they liked what they saw on top. That's pretty good top deck. That's a pretty good top deck, because that forces the action, right? I guess they could have double Fatal Push or something? Because they have to kill both of these Dryads. Okay, that's one. Do we have a second one? Yikes. Okay. I mean, here we go. Sweet. So we're number one is we're gonna bog them. And we could bog ourselves. I don't think it could be relevant. Yeah, because probably like drawing a lock is their only thing left. So priority number one is going to be to bog them because this Lurrus is going to kill me really, really quickly otherwise. Too much value. So I'm assuming that a lot of cards in my opponent's deck are just blanks right now. I have to assume that that's the case. Let's play like that. And the plan here is going to be to attack first. Make sure we get our trigger. Get T-West and Simic. Bounce here. So at this point, I'm fairly sure my opponent does not have Drowned Luck. Soaring Thought Thief, sure. Sure. Let's deal 2 more damage here. Opponent goes down to 2. And we pass the turn. So my opponent gets to replay the Guild Enforcer, then they get to attack with this thing. But that's kind of whatever, because we have double Stacy at this point. Their drowns are dead. Maybe they have Cryptic Command, maybe they don't. Not particularly relevant. I could have, but I don't think my opponent cannot mill me enough, right? So there's no reason for me to do that. They simply cannot mill me for enough, so. So here, yeah, I was gonna get double strike land and Boros so we can activate both of them. And again, like, it just doesn't matter how my opponent blocks. And even if they have Drown or whatever, the Boros lets me bounce Bog, so that lets me play around that. Do I like Grazer here? I think the Bog, just Stacy is just better. Fountain seems okay. Dismember seems alright as well. Definitely not using Emrakul. Explosives does seem good though. So Stacy looks very good. Tracker is interesting. I don't think this is going to be a tracker matchup, but if my opponent is playing some Surgicals, which they very much could since they are playing a mill plan style nonsense, then I definitely want Tracker. So maybe I want to play 1 to hedge against that plan. There's a stupid fly over here flying around. I think I'm cutting Kalni Garden. Maybe it's wrong to cut Kalni here. It's probably Kalni or Castle. This hand is super interesting. I think I'm keeping. Because if we find a bounce land, we're just ready to go, basically. If they want to push this, that's great. Damping Sphere, sweet. Hello, any good build of Affiliate Retreat? It's... I haven't worked on that archetype in a while, to be honest. Like you can go to my YouTube and you can see like where I was at. But it really has been a long time, so I just have no idea. Yeah, trading a mana leak for the Azusa is kind of nice for us. Bounce land. Could I please have land drops? I would love you forever, deck, if you would provide me with some land drops. I think I'm trading with Snapcaster. Opponent playing the very, very popular combo of Snapcaster Mage plus Dumping Sphere, right? Land drop, please. God damn it. Let's pray to Clothis for land drops. Yeah, I guess I should. I mean, it's okay, right? It's not like I'm playing 33 lands in my deck. So it makes sense for me to miss land drops. If I were playing something ridiculous like 30 land drops or something, like 33 lands or something, that would be a lot more frustrating. I think I'm just gonna expose the cavern here. I'm not in love with the idea, but it allows me to have, if I draw a bounce land, I get to cast Titan, and I still have Scout activation. I deserve that, I guess. I deserve that for thinking that we were in okay shape. I deserve that for thinking that we were in okay shape. Oh, now the bog is gone. Fuck. Untap land, please. Thank you. Don't gust me, bro. Don't gust me. You know, it's just because they're all frame titans, right? Like they just came out as you like, oh, look at how cute I look. Look at how cute I look. just coming out to show themselves off. Sure. I saw Damping Sphere, so I'm gonna play around it. I don't think I want to kill that. Feeling kind of cute. Might join other Titans later. Yeah. Exactly. Take one. I think we do this. Like, they have Mana Leak. They could also have Gust. But like, if they have Gust, that's cool. And here I just bog myself. Just gonna play the other thief, I assume. So I think my opponent has Mana Leak in hand. And then they opted to not play Mana Leak. But I think they have Mana Leak in hand. Sweet. Awesome that they wasted a surgical on a Dryad instead of surgical in my Titans. I still don't know what I'm going to be playing these explosives on, so... Definitely taking that trade. It's kind of a great draw. Forces my opponent to hold up mana and do something about it because they know about the Titan and they know that they can't beat the Titan. So like now it resolves. Allows me to draw a card. Did I buy my time shifted Titans while supply lasts? No, I did not. But a couple of friends already told me that they were going to be... They opened some boxes and they saved me their Titans. The Titans that they opened. Which is pretty sweet. Lurrus. Lurrus resolves. Kill it. You want to counter this? You don't want to counter it, huh? So you don't want to counter the thing. So how about I attack you then? Like that. Still nothing, huh? Okay, so how about I crack a clue? Now what? Still nothing. Okay, so how about I play this? This is great. That surgical is doing so much work for me. That surgical is doing so much work for us. Like, my opponent knows about the Titan. They know they can't beat it, so they're just like getting themselves destroyed by this silly tireless tracker chilling here. Draw 2, you got it, my friend. Caved and got mine foiled out. Last of the 4 came today. Nice, nice, nice. I assume you use the TCG Player affiliate link to support the stream while you do so, right? Perdona, Fran, nunca me he suscrito a ningún canal. Si lo hago en el tuyo, ¿dónde podría ver tus guías sobre Titán? Muy buena pregunta, Remand. Tenés que... Bueno, primero te tenés que suscribir al canal, obviamente. Después tenés que... Déjame que piense eso. Después tenés que linkear tus cuentas de Twitch con tu cuenta de... Tu cuenta de Twitch con tu cuenta de Discord. Y después te sumas a mi Discord, que te puedes sumar acá. Y eso te va a dar acceso a todos los canales que son exclusivos para suscriptores. We could just pass if we wanted to. Definitely understood the words Discord and Twitch. Yeah, I said those words. Good job. And Stick with the Prime sub. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold, MB Stick. Pleasure to have you here. Attack you for 1. So we can play around Mana Leak now. I guess it's worth it. We already have another Titan, so... He just resolved. Huh. Well... That being the case... Draw 2. You got it. You don't have anything, opponent. Come on. You got nothing. Oh, they're playing Cryptic. Let's cast the Summoner's Pact in response. We got green for Damping Sphere. holding on to instant speed with Jukebog. I can just haste Stacy to violate a land. There's no way that my opponent's playing Damnation. Not playing around Damnation. They didn't have it. 4-0. Time for the last round. Welcome to the last round. Yeah, ship this hand. A little bit too slow on the draw. This one is actually better because it has the Titan already. So I'm gonna keep this one. It's still a little bit on the slow side of things. Best thing we can pick up is probably not that. Just an AmuLIT. AmuLIT allows me to turn 3 Azusa. It's probably not great for me. Oh, the mono red deck started picking up, didn't it? Oh, this is just burn? I guess it could be just burn. This is not looking good for us though, is it? I'm not playing around Blood Moon because like I can't beat Blood Moon game 1 anyway, so. Damn. Don't know where we go. Radiant Fountain off the top. Radiant Fountain. I think I'm backing for Grazer here, huh? In case you're playing something like Flame Slash or whatever. Do I guess if I'm doing that, it's better to get Stacy? I guess I messed this up and I could have backed it for Dryad, huh? I'm dead to Lava Dart. They can't have Scred. If we go get Stacy, then Stacy's chump blocking. No, I think I'm just backing for Grazer actually. This means that I can use the Grazer as a blocker, and then Azusa can give me the Titan mana that I need. We lose to many things here, including Lava Spike off the top. Grazer, Fountain. I'm guessing that this is mono red. It's the version with like Season Pyromancers and that kind of stuff. And they play 4 copies of Blood Moon. Should probably look at a list. Because this list have not shown up in a long time. I think that they play Blood Moon, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm like pretty sure, but not 100%. Keep this hand. Dryad is quite good in this matchup. Yeah, it could be a Bedlam build. Doesn't really make too much difference. What's up, Lex? How's it going? No, it definitely doesn't look like Burn who didn't draw white mana. Definitely looks more like Prowess than Burn. I'll 100% say as much. Castle me up, baby. They go face. So they definitely have Flame Slash in hand. 100%. Or not. I'm taking this because if they probably can't kill me from here. And this means that they're probably bolting my Dryad or something like that, or yep. So now they bolt my Dryad and they Seal of Fire my Dryad. And I'm taking less damage overall. That fucking sucks. Alright, I'm dead. I'm dead here. I really need to find a land there, because if I had been able to find a land, I could have backed it for Dryad. I can kill the Swift Spear, but now like anything just kills me. Like they just Seal Fire here, lava spike me, and I'm just dead. So close, man. Oh, they let me block? 100% block here. Land! Damn it. I'm backed in for Dryad. What could their hand be? Like, they have to have some number of Blood Moons in there, huh? Man, Baloth would have been so great here, having access to Baloth in this situation. Some Mold Water Titans? Hell yeah. Love to see it. I think I'm just hasting here. Okay, so we just die now. Shard Volley. Oh wow. Can I get away with murder here? Please tell me I can get away with murder. I would love to get away with murder here. Oh. I think I'm gonna die. So I can't pay for Pact because then I can't win. So I'm giving my opponent exactly one turn to find something. Titans, Bojuka, Rex Sage, Beast within a Dismember. Nice. Oh, they blocked? That's sick. Don't do it. Damn it. Alright, no 5-0 for us. Man, we got really unlucky. We got really unlucky there. It is what it is though. Hope you enjoy the league. I think this list is very good. Really wish I had access to a Baloth there. So that's another thing that I was thinking about trying out. Like, Tracker is great and everything, but one thing that I really enjoy about Obstinate Baloth in the deck is that against like Jund and there's like the Mardu deck, like basically against any Liliana deck, just having access to like a card that even if your opponent knows about it, that's perfectly fine because they completely blanked one of their more impactful cards. It's such a big deal in my opinion, and Tracker doesn't really do that. Like, you just play your Tracker, maybe get a clue, and then they just kill the Tracker and you just move on. So like, this is a 2-for-1, which is great, but like this actually this like straight up stops them from one of their most impactful cards in Liliana of the Veil from being relevant. So I think I would like to have access to one of Baloth. There's of course the upside that the meta is super aggressive right now, right? Like, so definitely it's a little bit of a side effect. And regardless, against Shadow decks, I probably wouldn't want either nor the other one. So it's not like I am making my Shadow matchup worse. I'm making my control matchup slightly worse. I'm definitely making my control matchup slightly worse because Tracker is a house in the control matchup, but you know, c'est la vie. Something has to give, and I'd rather have better cards against like the aggressive strategies and Jund specifically, or like, you know, any of the Liliana decks. Like, there's been like the Mardu deck, there's been like the black-red deck with like Croxasis of Pyromancer and stuff like that. So it's interesting. It's just interesting to think about, you know, because we also have the Fountain, we have the Explosives, like and even the Grazers are just like a good card against the aggressive strategies. But I think that Baloth is particularly great, like in situations like the one that we saw right there, right? Like, I was playing with the was forced into pacting for Dryad, but in reality the card that I would have really liked to pact for would have been Obstinate Baloth, and we probably would have won if I had been able to do that. But I like Baloth in the Cyber more than 3 Trackers. I think that there's merits to having a bunch of Trackers, but yeah, I think that I would try something like this. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the league. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and leave me some comments in there if you liked what you saw, or if you didn't, also leave me some comments as well. See you in the next league, and take care. Bye bye.